my name's Erin. Just a little bit about my background. I was born in Newark, Delaware, which I will put a picture here on the map. But I lived there up until, well, I went to preschool there, and then right before kindergarten, my family moved to the Midwest, and my twin brother and I started kindergarten at a traditional public school in Naperville, Illinois. We lived there for about 6 years, and right before middle school we moved back to the East Coast, and we moved to Pennsylvania where we started middle school, and then we were in the same school district all the way up until high school, and we really loved it there. My graduating class had a little over 400, so I went to a medium to larger size high school, and I really had an awesome experience. My school was very community based. We knew pretty much everybody, and we had a lot of school spirit. Everybody was really involved, so it was a really awesome experience, and I had a great time, great teachers, everything like that, and I was really involved. And as I began exploring different colleges, I knew I wanted to go out of state. I really needed something to get out of my comfort zone, as I'd always thought about commuting, but towards the end of senior year, I really decided I wanted to just do something different. I was looking at schools out in the Midwest. I knew I wanted a smaller school. I really enjoy the small class sizes here at UIndy. I actually came on a campus visit November of my senior year, and I actually got to sit in on one of the education classes, and that's when I kind of knew that UIndy was the perfect place for me, because the professor, you could tell she knew all the names of her students. She could point out who was absent, and I just think that the connections that you make with your professors and even the people in your class here at UIndy is just something that a lot of schools don't offer. And I definitely wanted a college that had the same kind of school spirit that my high school had, so I'm involved in all kinds of clubs and jobs on campus, and that was really important to me, especially being out of state and not having a car my first year here. I really wanted to feel at home at UIndy, and I definitely do to this day. But in terms of education specifically, like I said, I've always known that I wanted to be a teacher, and the more and more I get through the curriculum here, it just reinforces the fact that education is definitely for me. And as cliche as it sounds, a big reason I picked education is just because I love working with kids, and it's really important to me to make that impact on them. And I loved all my teachers growing up for the most part, and I just want to be a teacher that has a positive impact on my students, and I really enjoy finding innovative and creative ways to help students learn information, and my ultimate goal is to have students that enjoy learning and look forward to going to school, because that's something that my teachers were really awesome at, and I hope to provide that for my students as well. But in terms of the future, I would obviously love to get a full-time job after senior year at an elementary school, but I'm pretty open to what that entails in terms of whether that's special ed or a traditional classroom setting. And then more long-term, I would love to get my master's degree, and as of now, I'm really enjoying the educational technology classes, so that's something I've considered and I'm starting to look into, but I'm pretty open in terms of a master's. But that's just a little bit about me.